Hello and welcome yet again to our Geek This Week, the YouTube streaming series, or unboxing series, I should say, where I open boxes of comics that I've been purchasing since 2020. The gist is we're cleaning out our spare bedroom so that we can turn it into my work from home office. But before we can do that, I have to take care of all these many, many boxes of comics. And yes, I keep looking to my side to read the script I wrote. Otherwise, I will muck this up terribly because I am not a professional, as you can see by the video quality and the lack of editing, really. Generally, I open these boxes until I get to about 5 trades, collections, I'm to buy, whatever it is. And then we call it an episode. So let's jump right into it. I have a whole pile of comics here in front of me, and you'll probably hear me playing with the mouse as I click through. So let's start it out with whatever this one is. The fun thing is, sometimes they open a box and it's not just comics, it's other things too. This one is a comic book. This is Batman, 3 Jokers. And that's my phone buzzing, because I'm a professional. Anyway, Batman, 3 Jokers. Heard great things about this. I think I'm going to say that every time. It is by Jeff Johns, Jason Fabuk, and Brad Anderson. I apologize if I mucked up that name. I thought it was interesting, the fact that there are 3 Jokers in the DC universe. It's a weird concept. I know they've brought it back recently, or are going to be bringing it back recently, or are going to be bringing it back soon, I should say, based on the comic press I've been reading. I'd like to know more about it, so I grabbed this book because I have not read I have not read this. The only thing I know is from reading online that there are supposedly 3 people being the Joker. So, looking to read this. So, number 1 this week is Batman 3 Jokers. There goes my phone again. You know what? I'm going to stay here on camera and I'm going to turn it to Do Not Disturb. How's that? Professional. Technically, this is a DC Black Label, so but from what I understand, that might be canon soon. Who knows? Another package. This will be number 2. Okay. Something is killing the children. I think I'm doing these almost in reverse now, because the last episode I recorded doesn't mean that it's the last one I posted, but the last episode I recorded, I opened up volume 2. So I'm not going to say much more about this than I did then. I think in my Black Friday episode, I thought I had, I think I mentioned I thought I bought, 3, 4, 5, and 6 last episode. Obviously, that's not the case. This is volume 3, so I probably bought 4, 5, 6, maybe even 7. I don't know. I'd have to go back and watch that episode, or you can go back and watch that episode. Anyway, as you can see, I'm not buying or opening these books in any kind of linear fashion. I just have a stack of comics because I'm that guy. Anyway, Something is Killing the Children by James Tynion IV, Werther Del Adera, and Miquel Muerto. So once again, not any better with actually pronouncing the people's names. I'm sorry. I'm a terrible person for not doing that better. But Volume 3 of Something is Killing the Children. Looking forward to reading this. I think I say that about every comic. But that's number 2 this week. Number 3. Possibly 3 and 4. Never know till I open them. This is just a single comic. And this is Low, Volume 5. Is this the final volume? Yep, this is the final volume. I have absolutely loved this series. This is by Remender, Tocchini, and McCaig. Have not read this series in a while because there was a little bit of gap between issues as they came out, and I don't buy the single issues anymore. I only buy the trade. So the artwork is exquisite. The storyline is very wild. basically, the world went through an apocalypse where all the ice caps melted and there was really, really no land left, if any, and people had to live underwater. But it was super high tech, but there were pirates and stuff and awesome like suits of armor that were also these, obviously underwater watercraft. And then there was some land, but not many people went up there. But there was a beacon that was trying to search for people or search for, a beacon from outer space, and it got our signal. So there's this whole adventure with them heading to the surface. I think they had just started to get to the surface in the last volume I read. So very excited about this. In fact, I'll probably go through and reread the whole series now to kind of reacquaint myself. But I'm looking forward knowing that I now have the entire complete series in trade. I can't wait to read this. So number 3 this week is Low, Volume 5. Pretty excited. All right, number 4 this week. This is by Al Ewing and Simone DeMeo. We only find them when they're dead. This is from Image, I believe. No, I take that back. My apologies. This is Boom Studios, part of their creator-owned line. Al Ewing, I know he's been doing X-Men as of late, and he probably has some of the X-Men done some of the X-Men trades that I've previously opened. If not, he did a freaking amazing job in Immortal Hulk. I love that book. Didn't finish it, but I've read, I want to say, about a quarter to half of that run. It's one of those, it's on my wish list. I mean, that omnibus is something I want very badly because the story is just that good. I mean, I think I mentioned before with Something is Killing the Children, I was never really into horror comics, but his horror take on the Hulk is a masterclass on how someone should do the Hulk. He made the Hulk amazing again. I just can't say enough. So, the fact that he's writing this as well, we only find them when they're dead. Basically, from what I understand, it's basically when gods, kind of like when the Celestials in Marvel, kind of like what you see in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie with Nowhere, with the dead Celestial. I think this is somewhat similar in that idea, in that they're these giant celestial godlike beings, and they're only found when they're dead. So this is very space, very sci-fi, and it's a good independent book from Boom. Very excited to jump into this and read it. So that was number 4 this week. Yep, number 4. Number 5's like this, so it's going to be harder to open, I think. Not too bad. Until I can't get it open. Number 5 this week. Get it out of here. X-Force Volume 2. Not going to keep repeating myself too much other than if you haven't watched previous episodes, I am slowly collecting the entire X-Men Krakoan age. I hope I'm saying the right. Krakoa, so it's Krakoan, right? Through every volume of every series they've done. This is X-Force Volume 2 by Percy, Cassera, Bazaldua, and Guru FX. So, again, like I've said every other time, looking forward to diving in and just submersing myself in the X-Men lore for a good chunk of time. And with this, I'll be able to do it. So, that's number 5 this week. X-Force Volume 2. And that's 5. I think we're going to stop there. Again, I hope you're enjoying these. And like I said, after I do read these, I do plan on going back and coming to this channel to talk about the comics I liked and what I didn't like. Mostly liked, though, because I try to buy only comics that I think appeal to me. Yeah, I challenge myself now and then, but if I like something, I'll say it. If I don't like it, I'll say it too. So pretty cut and dried, pretty honest on that account. So if you like it, please subscribe if you like. And if not, I'm sorry, this is not for you. But that's it this week. I'll be recording another episode soon. So thanks a lot and have a great day.